What's going on, guys? This is the Erie Better Beer Bureau, back at you with another beer review. I'm Pat.
And I'm Maury. Today we're reviewing one that Rich from Rich's World Beer Tour. If you haven't checked out his videos on YouTube, you should. He's from Minnesota, and he sent some cans of Abrasive over. He also sent a couple extras, some Central Waters barrel-aged stuff, and one, Rich, that I'm not going to tell these guys about because I plan to bust it out as a blind review down the road, so forgive me for not mentioning that one. But we're going to get into it here, and we'll let you know what we think of the Surly Abrasive.
Very fresh hop aroma on this one.
And there's a nice kind of malty sweetness in there.
Yeah.
Like an orangey sweetness.
It actually has, if something can smell thick, it has a nice, nice, almost fluffy aroma to it. A lot of malt underneath, but there's a very crisp, very refreshing, juicy hop character to this beer.
There is. I get a kiss of pine, and I get a lot of orange. I don't get so much the tropical, like mango, pineapple so much. I mean, if someone said they got a hint of mango, I wouldn't argue, but I don't get that big, like, mango, papaya, pineapple. I get more of an orange.
It's almost like an orange concentrate kind of smell. Cheers. I'd say that juiciness follows into the taste.
Yeah, definitely does. And I think it follows the taste all the way around. I get orange, I get a hint of pine, I get a really nice sweetness towards the middle of this beer, and it does have, you can tell it's a double IPA. It has a hardiness to it.
Yeah, it is a tad thicker on the mouthfeel than you would have in a single IPA. I do like the slight resiny, piney character along with the real juicy citrus that goes in this beer.
Yeah.
It serves to balance where there is not really a lot of balance to be found. But the malts kind of take a bit of a backseat compared to the hops in this one. The hops are very forward and they're very pleasant.
Yes. I agree. You don't taste the malts a lot, but I do feel like you get a pretty significant sweetness towards the middle of this beer. And where I'm getting that resinous pine that you mentioned on the taste, it lingers on that back end for me. And I like that because, I'm not a huge fan of double IPAs or IPAs in general that, you get that citrusy or that, tropical hop up front and then you get the sweetness and then you wait for some lingering bitterness and you don't get any. This has that lingering bitterness come back around, and I like that about it.
Yeah, it provides a very nice contrast. You have the sweetness through the first half of the beer, and you have a nice lingering bitterness on the back end. So you really get everything you're looking for out of it.
All right, for the Surly Abrasive out of Minnesota, I'm going to go ahead and give this beer a 4.25 out of 5. I think it's pretty great. You get that real, like, orange, citrusy hop up front, bit of sweetness towards the middle, and then, you get a bit of, lingering bitterness on the back end. I've always liked this beer, and that continues, 4.25.
Yep, I'm going to go ahead and give this beer a 4 out of 5. Excellent. Excellent for the style. It's a real good representation of a double IPA. It kind of straddles the line between a West Coast and an East Coast.
Yeah.
It's not overly sweet. It's not overly bitter. I do like the lingering bitterness on the back end. Real solid effort out of Surly as per usual.
All right, thanks, Rich. Till next time. Cheers.